Morning. I'm about to make my dog some eggs. Got to. The tiniest eggs I ever seen. How you gonna be large on the outside and small on the inside? What in the world? How they gonna shortchange me on an egg? Anybody ever crack an egg open? A large egg open and it was actually small inside? I'm mad about that. 3 of them, tiny eggs. What's going on, egglings? I know y'all like, what you over here doing? Eggs and pumpkin. What in the world? I'm cooking for my dogs. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And my coffee done too. You guys go get your coffee. Go get your tea, coffee, tea, whatever you drink it. It don't matter. Go get it. Good morning, Janae. Good morning, everybody. Because after I feed these dogs, I'm about to sit right on down. I'm mighty aggravated, tired, emotions. Said it's so nice I warm up their food. Well, I don't like eating cold food, so I figured they might not either. They Berger, okay? My dogs are Berger, okay? This eggs and pumpkin. My dogs usually have chicken and peas and carrots, but I forgot to cook them their food last night. And it's definitely too late to thaw out chicken. So they're getting a treat. They really like eggs, but I don't feed it to them all the time because eggs are expensive. I'll be damned if my dog get more eggs than me. No. Let me show y'all what it looked like. I know it's kind of dark in my house, but that's how I like it. I'm sorry. If y'all can't see, let me know. But this is what it looked like. It's pumpkin and eggs. I just scrambled up some eggs. Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you for tapping the screen, whoever that is. Appreciate it. Let's go get these doggos, shall we? You put that question mark. I'm like, you not sure it's a good morning? All right, let's see what we got here. Don't come running in here. Don't do it. Where your clothes at, bruh? Chloe, what have you been doing? Why are you all dirty? Shut up and get back. All right, Layla. Get off of me. This baby is crazy. See, now you finna make me get this leash. Come here. Why is the baby so hyper? Tell me. Do you have ADHD? If so, tell me. Stay bait. Stay bait. Get bait. Doggone it. Let's see what Chloe. She being a good girl. She can have her food. Y'all like her t-shirt? Get back. And I don't care. Too early for all that noise. Hush now. Thank you. Doggone it. Just behave and then the baby can eat. Just behave. Eat. See how easy that is? You doing all that. Good morning, EJ. What's popping? Oh. Let's close up this food. And then I'm going to get my coffee. You know what I'm saying? My baby is crazy, y'all. My baby is crazy. And Heaven is stuck on puppy TikTok. That's what her algorithm looked like. And she told me to do this trend with the baby last night. The bop it trend. Baby didn't. She did not like it. I didn't even get past twisted. She immediately attacked me. As soon as I bopped it, she attacked me. Immediately. I couldn't even finish the video. I'll do this trend on the baby. Knowing good and well, she always choose violence. Good morning. You get your coffee. Y'all get your coffee. Get y'all tea. It's the reason for this live. That's what I'm doing. We can body double and we can talk and chat. Good morning, Teresa. And here's the food for later. Today's creamer brought to you by International Delight because I ran out of my other stuff. But y'all know me. I much prefer the oat milk creamer. The oat milk creamer is much better and it's so much easier on my stomach. But in a pinch, International Delight is fine too. Today's mug is brought to you by the mug that I bought last year during Christmas time. It says comfort and joy. Red Bull for you? Okay, put it in the mug. I guarantee you're going to feel better. If you could do like this while you're drinking it, you're going to feel fancy. Red Bull is cool too. I mess with Red Bull sometimes. Because I iced coffee, but for the most part, if I want coffee, I want warm coffee. So if I'm not in the mood for warm coffee, then I get Bull. The sugar-free one, of course. For me. I don't like sweet stuff. What's up, Michaela? Good morning. Okay, where's the rest of the morning crew? Okay, because they must be up yet. Because here come Michaela with the rest of them, with Miss Jones and them. Good morning, Sierra. Okay, Sierra's here. Morning crew. I hope I have a good day too. I hope you do as well. We'll see how it goes. Not a Red Bull obsessed with you. It won't leave you alone. Liz. Okay, Liz here. Okay, I'm coming. Morning always coming in because y'all the ones that told me never to stop going live. Never stop, they said. You better keep coming too. Layla, get away from her food. It was good, huh? They looking at me like, got any more of the pumpkin? It was good. You ain't getting no more. Eggs are expensive. Red Bull won't leave you alone. Sad face. Like, come here. Hey, psst, come here. Know about snacks. Heaven was getting on me because I ain't eat all day. One day, I forgot what day it was, but I ain't eat all day. And then the first thing I did was grab a bag of chips. It was like 5 o'clock at night. She let me like, I was like, what? All right. Had enough of this light. Certain lights are tolerable, but right here, it ain't never tolerable. Never. I hate it such. If I have to use that light, just take me to the camera already. Hey, hey, come here. I forgot much. Now I know. Can do a timer. Give me a 30-minute timer. Got an appointment on the 26th, so yeah, I do. How's Stacy today? She can't get up yet, so I can't even call it. Can't Stacy doing today? Couldn't get up yet. But when he does get up, of course I'm going to update you guys. Or if, you know what I'm saying, I'm not, when he gets up, then I'm going to update you guys. Let me get a cold stuff. You getting your fall photos done? Okay. I love that for you guys. Ain't nobody gonna tell me my do-rag all crooked. I just woke up. I just arrived. During the day, now that he's graduated, well, I'll tell you, he has a very extensive schedule. Very professional, like it's organized. You know what I mean? It's organized. For vlogging again, y'all would love watching his vlogs because I mean, he be doing stuff. Depends on what day it is too. Grand Rising, Kitty. Good morning. Welcome. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, for the most part, on a day where there's nothing to do, because you know he does have ABA days out of the week. So on the days where there's nothing to do, nowhere to go, he sleep in, as you can see. And when he get up, he have his breakfast. He usually make a sandwich. Oh, sorry, Layla. He usually makes a sandwich. It's been raspberry jams lately. He's really into raspberry jam. He just started that not too long ago, buying raspberry jam. So he usually make a sandwich, raspberry jam, a little bit of butter. He have coffee if he have any creamer. He'll probably have coffee today because he does have creamer left. And then he go and sit down and watch TV in his sensory room. And he play with his straws and he drink his coffee and he eat his food. And then he go back in his room and go to sleep. I lied to you not. He do that every time. Then he go back in his room and go to sleep, take a little nap. And then he come back down lunchtime and he reminds me that it's lunchtime, right? And I remind him that he got to do his exercise before lunchtime. So then he gets on YouTube. Does his exercises from the little workout video on YouTube. And then he does his chore. He chooses which chore he does because I feel like that gives him, you know, more independency. And he's excited about doing it when he get to pick his own chore. And then he have his lunch. And then after that, he watch TV some more, okay? Very strict schedule of watching videos on YouTube. And he watches them in order. And he rewinds them a certain amount of times. How do I know? Because I be here too, okay? I be schedule down packed almost. Down packed. Do I have to remember his schedule so he won't get mad at me? Because if I try to with him or try to talk to him while he having important straw business, like Chloe, get out of there. Get out. Know better. He gonna be mad. You just drop your son off. Oh no, traffic was horrible. That happened to us yesterday. I was so mad. And Stacy was like, in the back. I'm like, bro, you not upset? We about to be late. And he was like, I don't care. You wish you woke up that 5? Oh, Stacy. Stacy always wake up happy. Serious. Like there are times where I wake him up and he do get mad at me, but he don't be overall mad. He just be like, girl, get out. And then when I get out, he's fine. He's happy again. Okay, he's happy again. And you know, as a matter of fact, this would be the perfect to talk about this. Somebody asked me on the comments, do you guys remember that video I did about the busted myths about the detox or heavy metal detox? Did anybody see the video? Okay, I'll explain the video because I did a podcast episode with my sister and we're busting myths because we did research and my sister's a professional on autism. And I feel like maybe I am too, seeing as how I am autistic and my son is. You saw that, Sierra? Okay, cool. So you know what I'm talking about then. So I did that podcast and you know, you choose the whole podcast to display on TikTok. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Layla. God doggy. To beat your ass. Move. So I picked that clip. And I knew it was gonna break the internet. I knew people were gonna come out the woodworks. Because there are people that believe very strongly in it, that it actually does cure autism. And there are people that believe like me, like, no, it doesn't. Okay? Not you treat my whole YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you are hitting that like button. Oh, you watching my live was over there. My numbers usually do go up after my live. I'd be like, okay, y'all watching. But yeah, somebody, I mean, my opinion, let me tell you that first. My opinion. And tap that screen if y'all like this conversation. I'm just talking with Michaela right now. But you don't have to talk back. I know you're there. Just tap the screen. But so what am I talking about? I'm talking about the you be stalking stay-at-home mom life. That's what this is, for real, for real. We're talking about the what are we talking about? The heavy metals. We're talking about the heavy metals. So I posted the video, right? And I knew people would be like, Shay, it do work. It do be work on my son. I did it with my daughter. And all of a sudden they started talking. It worked. It worked, Shay. I knew I was gonna say that. And I was prepared for it. And I'm not ever offended by anybody having an opposing opinion of mine. Like, my opinion is that it worked to have your body healthier. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, when you think about it, a lot of times when you're like having mental health problems, you get depressed or a little bit anything. If you change up your diet and if you change up like what you eating and the you taking and stuff, take into your body, then it will help. Okay, so I think the detox will help for something. Something. Will it cure your autism? No. It's not going to cure autism. So one person in the comments said that they did it for their son. Oh my gosh, you guys, sorry. Cheers, you guys. Come on. So, like I was saying, one mom said that it does work and it does cure it. It does. They say it. You need one to do, Chanel. If it was actually curing autism, would I take it? See, that's what I'm getting into. Hold on. That's what I'm about to get into, right? So it looks like great minds think like Chanel. But anyways, so the mom was like, it does work. It does cure autism because I did it for my son. I did heavy metal detox for my son. And now he's, much better. He talking all things that he was doing before. And so I just said, I'm glad your son's doing better. But that's it. That's all I said, because I can't go back and forth and tell somebody that something that they believe in their heart, it might not be. I mean, of course, he is clear. It's evident he's better. It's evident, right? But is he cured of autism? No, because there's no cure. You treated the symptoms, in my opinion. But somebody said, maybe you don't know cured or not, since there's no test to say that somebody has autism or not. There's no blood test. Feel me? Good morning, Black Beauty Queen. We're just talking about autism, okay? Tap the screen if you like this content. So there's no blood test. Say, oh, boom. Or, DNA, I don't know, like that yet. There's no say that somebody has autism. So nobody knows. The people that say it worked and cured their kids, they're not sure. They're assuming that it kids. They're assuming. And look, I'm not even 100% sure either, because there's still science and all that stuff out there. But I say, nothing, no detox, no nothing, no sea moss treatment, no, what are the other remedies? None of those things are going to cure anybody's autism. None of it is. And sadly, there's no cure for autism. But it's like some of the other, mental health stuff, like, right? OCD, right? Depression, right? Social anxiety, whatever the other anxieties, it's like that, in the way that you cannot cure it, but you can learn coping mechanisms and live a long, healthy life with it. You can, definitely. Because look at me, I'm 42. 42, that's a long life. That's also another reason why I'm not doing it for my son, is because I don't think he wanted. So we're talking about possible, let's say it does work. Okay, let's say for the sake of talk and for the sake of conversation that it does work. Let's say that. Let's say if I did a heavy metal detox on myself right now, weeks or months later, I'm no longer autistic. Let's say that. And then I give it to my son, to do the detox. Weeks or months later, he ain't autistic no more. Is that even something I want? Every time I think about it, I'm like, is that even something I want? Is is that something my son wants? I don't know. I don't know. Because y'all know, I mean, I communicate with Stacy. And I let him speak his own boundaries and stuff. Like what he wants and doesn't want is super important. But sometimes decisions that are like too abstract for him to understand, I just go ahead and make that decision for him. Because things like, oh, when do you want to have your, doctor's appointment this day or day? He doesn't care the abstract thing about time in the future and all that. He don't care about that. Also, money. That's another abstract concept that he's still not, picking up when I'm putting down. So I do it for him. So this whole the sea moss, the heavy metal cleansing, the everything, this whole thing, this want to do that. That's one of those decisions I'm gonna have to make for him because I don't think he is way too abstract for him to understand. And also, he's fine. Also, he's fine. Seen Stacy depressed in his life. He's a happy guy. He's completely fine the way he is. And when I say that, I mean that he's happy with himself as he is, and he's happy, and he's living a very nice life. I mean, look, nice roof overhead, sensory toys you can want, everything you need. You know what I'm saying? He's living a good life. He's happy. He's happy. So if I could do it, it would be for me, and that's selfish. Okay. That's selfish because you have a hard time sometimes. But do I want to cure his autism because I'm having a hard time? No, I'm fine. I'll be all right. I just need to learn more. Every time I feel like I'm having a hard time with my son, I just go and do some research, like, and then I go, ask his ABA therapist, hey, what you think about this? And I get help, okay? I get help. Too much for me. It's not too much. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed, yeah. But am I going to stop that? No. No. Okay? So what am I curing for? Why am I curing? Why? I don't see the need. We're fine. We're doing great. I could see that if Stacey was like out of control and every time he went outside, he punched somebody in the face. Then okay, yeah. If his autism was like you can't just go punching people. You know what I'm saying? If that were true, then I would think about it. Yeah, but we're fine. We're having a life. We're having a good life. Autism, he's fine. And that's what I think about that. Okay. That's what I think about. I feel like if you really want to go and do it, the heavy metals, I don't see nothing wrong. I'm not gonna tell you not to do it. I'm not gonna say it's unhealthy or anything like that because I don't know much about it. Because every time that I think about it, somebody like that, because I don't know much about it. Because every time that I think about it, somebody is, I not try it. I'm like, then I have to again. Do I want to try it? Do I mean, if let's say it's gonna cure his autism. Do I want that? I don't think so. Does he want it? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. He's fine. Every time you meet Stacy, he's happy. And somebody said, as long as, everything goes appropriately, he have an attitude. And that's true. Sometimes he got an attitude from time to time. But even after his attitude, he's still happy. Grand Rising Renee. He's still happy. Let me see some of these comments. I just been talking, okay? It's told by Allah. Stop biting me, girl. That's wild to me. Acceptance needs to be a part of everyone's life. Yeah, they aren't broken, so what? I understand why people want to do it. I understand why. Yeah, sometimes he has an attitude. He's still happy, no facts. I have little faith in those detoxes. These companies are banking on people's hope. No, for real. No, for real. Faith in it as well. I'm not saying it's not doing nothing because I know enough about the way my body works. I know enough about it to know that it could benefit me in my life. Like it probably could cure like brain fog that I have sometimes. It probably could, help me with a lot of stuff. Sometimes I'm talking and I just get so tripped up because I can't think of what I want to say. Like the words that are up here, I can't bring them out here. Sometimes that happens. Maybe it'll help me with that. I don't know. But curing autism, I think not. I think not. Yanni said to find this balance of giving what he needs and not what I need. Half the time y'all doing these detox, getting rid of the metals. Did you even stop to think if your kid want the heavy metals in their body? Huh? Did you stop to think? One time, so when I first heard of heavy metals, all jokes to the left. My brother told me about it actually. My little brother Shalom, he told me about it actually. And so then I started seeing it on social media. People were talking about it. So I was like, do I want to do this? And when I thought about it, I was like, well, do Stacy want to do it? And Stacy was not even old enough to even think about heavy metals in his body at the time. So I was like, I'm not judging anybody that I'm not judging. Okay, I'm just saying it happened for me and why I don't do it. Because that was the question that was asked to me. Why don't I try it? What's the harm in it? So, like I said, he was not old enough to consider. Good morning, Bree. To even think about it, he wasn't old enough to even think about heavy metals in his body or nothing else. He wasn't old enough. So I was like, if I give this to him and he don't want to do it, that's messed up. That's messed up. On in life, he like, why you do that, mom? You know what I'm saying? That's messed up. So I was like, maybe I should just wait until he gets a little more mature and then ask him, do he want to do it? But I don't even see the point of asking him now. I know he's perfectly content. Why would I bring another something else? I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not saying wrong with anybody that does do it. And I'm really happy for the people that it has helped them in their life because I know how hard it can get being an autism mom. It's hard, okay? It's hard. Sometimes I want to walk around and slap random people. I be angry. I be sad. I be depressed sometimes. It happens. But honestly, anybody trying to take a shortcut in life, like, I don't need the shortcut. Let me just live this that was given to me. Live it to the fullest, okay? I think I'm doing an okay job and shoot. My son is happy. If my son were depressed, if my son were stressed out about his autism, if my son were not thriving, you know what I'm saying, not be a hermit or something because of his autism, I don't know, violent, anything like that. If that were happening and then this CMOS thing came up, yeah, I would consider it. But not happening. That's not happening. What it is here, TikTok blew it up. I don't know any autistic adults that I haven't found them yet. Okay. If they're out there that say, okay, I think the metal cleanse curing you. If anybody thinks that, let me know. But I haven't found any that think that. I think it's just the moms, and I get it because y'all going through, and you want to find a solution. I guarantee you the solution is just keep going. Just keep going. You go, the more you learn, the better it get, the easier it get. Okay? That's life though. It ain't new. I mean, it took some of you years old. So maybe it is new research. But I don't even know if it's scientific research because when I looked it up, go watch the podcast, okay? Watch the podcast YouTube. Me and my sister looked it up. The actual science to it is don't match up to what I'm saying people are saying. Sierra said they gonna try any prayer. Hey, look, low key. Oh, don't say that, Shay. You gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Don't say it, Shay. Don't say that, Shay. I always say I need a person to tell me when not to say something. I just did it for myself, okay? Because I was about to, not that the FDA is the end all be all. Supplements and detoxes are highly unregulated. It's okay. It's not another baby. It's you. It's not another baby. Get down. Yeah, I had to on because does anybody know what I was about to say? It was about to be bad, okay? I was about to maybe lose some church followers. I'm gonna say it, doggone it, because I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. Disclaimer. I'm gonna say it, doggone it, because the prayer ain't gonna cure your autism either. And I'm not trying to be funny. Prayer is not gonna cure your autism either, okay? There, I said it. Stuff, yeah, it do. Now autism. Sorry, I said it. Don't get me. I ain't watching. Only reason why I'm saying that is because I was raised in the church. Spiritual person. Alexa, volume person. And do I still believe the way my parents taught me? Not really. But I don't knock that religion or culture because I'm still up in it. You saw me at church the other day. I respect it. Okay, people pray to the Lord, pray to him too. Okay? But back in the day, was younger, man, you know how they prayed real hard. They prayed my eyes. They were doing too much because Stacy, he was a little autistic kid and they were touching him with the laying of the hands. And then of course he's like, you know what I'm saying? So they're trying to keep him still so he can get his prayer. I'm like, this seemed like a lot not to have been cured after. seemed like a lot. And that traumatized me and it upset me. But back in the day, I'm not saying these people were bad people. They were good people. I still, rode with those church, still like them. But they were not, they did not have a way. None of us knew what was going on with Stacy. Not really. Not really. We didn't understand it. So they assumed that he needed some prayer, and that's why he was acting the way he was. That's what they assumed. He needed prayer. They prayed over him very aggressively because, I mean, what did they call it? Pulling down strongholds. They were pulling down strongholds, and they were really angry with the devil for giving Stacy autism. They were angry about it. So I was like, maybe this gonna work, so I let it go. Yeah, I think there wasn't that awareness back then. Awareness just started getting, so because nobody was not there, but you gotta treat the stuff. I'm not saying the prayer not gonna do nothing. The prayer just like the heavy metal detox, low key. I'm not saying it's not nothing, okay? Because many a years I prayed patience to deal with my son. Many years I prayed for peace about it. That's what I prayed for. Am I at peace about it? I think so. But sometimes, I have my moments where I'm mad about it. I'm sad about it. Talking about Stacey's autism, my own autism. Sometimes I have moments where I'm mad about it. I'm sad about it. But I'm at peace with it. Like I said, this is the only life. I don't know if we get reincarnated or nothing. I don't know. But this is the life I was given. This is it. And then after that, I set it up to be what it is. I made certain decisions, had kids, and this is what we got. This is my family. I'm cool with it. I like it here. Okay? I be complaining about them. I love my kids. They're the best kids I ever had. And they're just like me, so it's great. We get along fine. We do. I promise y'all. I mean, y'all see me talking stressors and talking about things when I'm overwhelmed or when I'm sad or when I'm mad or when I'm whatever. But that's because I'm mature enough to know that I need to talk about my feels and not hold them in. Okay? But after that, I'm still going to go and love on my kids. I love them. They're the best. I don't want other kids. Okay? I know I be saying I wish I kept the receipt so I can return them sometimes because they be having attitude and then walking off. But I got to remember that's my attitude, so I might as well go on and deal with it. Go on and deal with it and keep the receipt, okay? I don't want to return kids. They're good kids. I like them. They be bringing me food. They be cooking for me. They be cleaning. They be feeding my dogs, having washed my dogs sometimes. And she don't have to do that. They be cutting my grass. Like, come on. I love my kids. They're the best. They're the best kids. Turn yours. Do you have the receipt? I don't know where mine went. Right. Yeah, it is sad, Bree. It is sad. The birth certificate, the receipt, that's what I thought. That's what I told Heaven. That's what I told her yesterday I was going to return her. She said it was too late. And I was like, no, it ain't. That's what I told her. She said, well, your receipt. I said, your birth certificate is your receipt. That's it right there. And I signed it saying I received this baby. This is my baby. Taking it. All jokes to the left, though. I love my kids. They're the best. If I detox them and then they turn into another kid, I'm going to learn a whole new person. No. I'm too far along, okay? Stacey's 20. I'm too far along. And to wrap up this story, that's why I don't want to try to have a little detox on Stacey. That's why. It's too late. It's too late. Buy it. Oh, the birth certificate? I know. I had to buy it several times. Because who told me to adult? Who gave me permission, okay? I kept losing the birth certificates. I had to buy so many. Alexa, stop. Let me take those out. Hold on. Good morning, Belinda. How you doing? Unhand me. Stop biting me. I went on a rant, and ain't none of y'all stopped either. I went on a whole rant about that heavy metal stuff. Shoot, that's gonna be the day, honestly. Honestly. Can I talk more about it? The detox process? No, because I don't know anything about it. Be honest with you. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about the detox process. That's what I was just talking about. I haven't tried it. And I don't have the desire to do so. Oh, she said maybe if you did, you wouldn't have been. What? Well, thank you, Sierra. The podcast is good. And there's actually a second part of that podcast where me and my sister went off on a tangent about certain videos that were here on TikTok, certain kiddos. When it's slap your mom at your house. That's what we was talking about. The second part of that video. But the actual podcast, it's good. Me and my sister had a very good conversation, and then we still talking about it. We still texting each other about it. And she thought we should talk about next. Somebody made a comment that is the comment was against was saying my beliefs in the video, so they were disagreeing with me, but respectfully. So I left the comment up there. It's on YouTube. Somebody said that technically autism spectrum disorder, since a spectrum, is a spectrum just like depression, just like anxiety, just like things like that. It's a spectrum. To meet one person with OCD, you just met one person because the other person might have other challenges and maybe not as many. So that's what they saying, that all these things are a spectrum. Then that means that everybody's autistic. That's what that means. And I was like, my sister said, that's interesting. You should look into that. And I was like, because I don't mind people disagreeing with me. I don't, but I'm not used to it. To be honest with you, I'm used to y'all being like, yeah, Shay, you right. Used to that. So happened. My sister was like, that's a good comment to address. I think that because they didn't say nothing bad. They didn't say nothing offensive. They were just like, hey, I feel like it's a spectrum. Everybody autistic. Okay? Everybody autistic. I don't know. I did lit up and I do have something to say. I don't know if I'm saying it yet. Right, deep, Michaela. I was like, but when you think about it, they kind of write low key, right? Kind of right because it's a process. I think they kind of right because when you got depression, it does get depressed. Like at a certain point in their life, like they'll have a little moment of depression. Even the world's happiest person gets sad and it's like, I feel a little depressed. But not everybody suffers from like what is a depression? Everybody suffers from a disorder is what I'm trying to say. A depression disorder. Everybody gets depressed every once in a while, but people that get depressed at a certain frequency and all the time, then they have a diagnosis, right? Same thing for anxiety. Everybody gets a little anxiety every once in a while. Even the world's most confident person is like, they get anxiety every while. But the frequency, because I have social anxiety as well. You know what I'm saying? So people that have social anxiety, they know when you get diagnosed with that, it's because of the frequency that you have these issues that gets you diagnosed, if you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, this is my thought process. Look, y'all deep into my thought process. I'm probably going to write this down later for a podcast. I hope y'all enjoying this. Tap the screen if you are. So, with that being said, we going off of that logic. Yeah, everybody has autistic traits. Yeah, I can see that. Because I started talking about my autism, there are a lot of people that are not autistic that say, I do that too. I had, problem too. So, yeah, autistic traits. I think so. If you put what I'm putting down, say, everybody has autistic traits. Yeah, I think so. But I guess the frequency with which those traits happen, that gives you an autistic diagnosis. By that logic, they're still wrong because everybody's not autistic. Everybody has traits, yeah, but you have to have the frequency, okay? Just because, your eyes when the light bright too, don't mean that you're autistic. You have to have a lot of other things that mold together, okay? They're describing spectrum. They're using that definition against autistic people because they're saying because it's a spectrum, it means that everybody is on it. Everybody ain't on the spectrum. And he thinking of like, because the example my other notes when I did my research was like the color spectrum. If you look at the color spectrum, it's like blue, red, purple. I don't know the orange, yellow, green. You get what I'm saying. And the colors are like side by, right? And that's a color spectrum. If you look at that, it's a color spectrum, but it's not like everything is not in. I don't know how everything not blended in. It's not gradient. That's the word I was looking for. It's not gradient. Everything not blended in, the colors side by side. Okay? You have astigmatism and the brights bother your eyes. I could see that. You probably got a lot of migraines before you figured out what it was, huh? But anyways, a spectrum is like side by side colors. And I got this from an article that I read. Blue is not more red than red. Am I making sense? Thank you, Bree. Blue is not more red than red. And like purple is blue. You feel me? They different colors, but they all up there. They're all colors. Okay? Now you got something like, say, a square. This don't make sense. Say a square is red. I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm gonna keep going. Say a square is red, right? Square. You're gonna put this square in the spectrum with the colors because it's red, but it's not a color. Okay? It's just red like the. You know what I'm saying? It's just red. It's red like the up there. You're gonna be like this square on the spectrum too. The squares are on the spectrum too because it look like that. Whole time it's a square. What in the world? Thank you, Michaela. Whole time it's a square. It's hip to be a square, but it's not on the spectrum. It's not reaching. People reach, okay? I don't care who want to be on the spectrum. I don't care who wants, doesn't matter. I'm living my life according to what I believe, okay? Good morning, Lily. How you doing? Honey, they be reaching far. They be of life reaching even. Oh, look, do I be talking or do I be sometimes I be putting stuff together. When I process stuff in my mind and I start saying it, it don't make sense to when I'm listening to it. I be like, what you talking about, Shay? But I think it do make sense today. I think it makes sense today. And I think I'm gonna use that for my podcast because I really wasn't sure how to answer that question. But I think I just did it. I think I just did it. Thank y'all for sitting here in my yeah, it's a train, Renee. It's a choo-choo. One of them cargo train ting-tings. That thing be going all day and all night. Sometimes I don't even hear it. I ain't even hear it a while ago. When we first moved here, we hated it. A breakthrough moment, finger snaps. By God, I think we got it. I need to, Belinda. That's what I need to do. I need to keep a small notebook. Keep my thoughts gathered. Because I'm pretty sure that process in part that's stopping me from understanding things that I even say. When I'm looking back on the video and editing, I'll be like, what? I'll be like, what? What was I talking about? Almost Christmas. No, it's not, Sierra. No, it's not. It's almost spooky season. You do not speak of Christmas before you speak of spooky season, okay? It is not time for Christmas. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even celebrate Christmas, not no more. I like decorations and such, but I don't exchange gifts anymore. I don't go to nobody party. I just be chilling. And then we end up watching together, me and my family. We like watching Christmas movies. But other than that, we don't really exchange gifts or anything. We're just nice to each other. Heaven cooks breakfast. I cook dinner. You know, Stacy try not to get nobody nerves. And that's our Christmas. Don't stress each other out. That's our Christmas. But spooky season, this is Halloween. This is Halloween. Yeah, that don't make sense. You to do Thanksgiving. I don't think we're gonna do Thanksgiving either. For what? Heaven probably gonna go to grandma's house. Cause Heaven never skip a chance to eat at grandma's house. So she probably gonna go there. If she feel like her brother being with her, Daisy will go to. Me, on the other hand, I'm good. Half of that food, like I eat it, but I'm not even supposed to. I'm supposed to be on a special diet because of my fibromyalgia. So I really haven't eaten a lot of that Thanksgiving food in a long time, and I don't want to eat. And if you say it's for the people, it's for you to go and commune with your family, I'll call them, I'll text them. Okay, hello, hi. I don't need to hang out with them. You wouldn't skip it either, Belinda? You doing movies on Halloween? El Paso? Yeah, I bet it is scary. That's what some of the scary movies be. Oh my gosh, I just finished watching that one Purge where all the took over and they were like, we don't care. Like the Purge was over. They did the 24 hours of the Purge. And then they were like, we're gonna keep going. We don't care about the rules. We have Purge all year long. That movie was scary. Was it in El Paso? I think so. That movie was scary. You don't even leave the base. I don't blame you, okay? I didn't know that movie was gonna be that scary. I usually don't watch scary movies. But hey, it's The Purge. Why wouldn't it be scary? You only have a 1-year-old. No, they don't care about that. Babies don't care about Halloween. But I remember we lived on base one Halloween. They really took care of us. They had like trunk or treat things all around. And they had the guys, the security guys, make sure don't nobody do no foolishness. We had a fun time. So maybe you should. Maybe you should see Willing. You better use some of them free stuff, girl. They be giving away free stuff. I take all of it. Shoot. I take all of it. The heartache they be putting us through. And the family, I know the family be strugg life. The family members in the military. You better go and use up some of that free stuff, okay? Yeah, go to the PX. Yeah. Go to the PX. What time is it, you guys? Cannot see. Oh, it's 9. I have an appointment. I have some stuff to do today. I have a doggy client I need to go meet and make sure, he don't try to nothing so I can deal with him later. Meet his mommy too. So I gotta go, you guys. Thanks y'all for sitting here listening to me. Listen, go click the link in my bio, subscribe to my YouTube, watch my podcast, okay? There's not much there and that towards the beginning of the podcast. Like it's a lot going on. I was trying to figure out my niche. But my niche is autism and autism related stuff, raising awareness, spreading awareness, getting people to know more about autism because people just come out here and just start talking about it and they don't know what's going on. They just start talking and stop listening to everybody, okay? I'm actually do research right in front of you. I'm gonna do research right in front of you. If we talking about a news story, remember the boy that hurt his teacher? He went to prison. He went to prison. I searched all the news articles I could find to see what was going on with this young man and what happened and why. That's on the podcast. Go watch it, okay? Click link in the bio. And follow me on Instagram. Follow me here on TikTok if you don't do so already. I even have Snapchat and Facebook, okay? Bye. Have a good week. Have a good day. A good week already. Have a good day.